Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm back today with another video. So today's not going to be a hair review day. So today's video is going to be a hair update. So a lot of you guys have been asking me to update you guys on certain units that I've recently been wearing. So I'm going to kind of go back to a few units so I can kind of tell you guys how I feel about them. Now, if you watch my channel and not only my hair reviews, you'll see my fashion videos and some makeup tutorials and stuff like that. You'll notice that in those videos, I usually show you guys certain units on heavy rotation. Even in my fashion videos, I'll kind of like mix my outfits with different wigs just because that's how I am 100% of the time of like in my general life. I usually wear my hair based on what my outfit looks like. So, and most of those units that you guys see me showing are units that I absolutely love and I will honestly wear forever and ever and ever. So, therefore, you know that I fuck with those wigs and those companies. Now, I will name a list of companies that I can tell you guys straight off the bat. I 100% feel like they are super duper great. I have not been disappointed by any of the units that they've sent me. They've always been extremely great, and I wear those on heavy rotation. So, I kind of feel like sometimes you guys get frustrated because you guys will order the units, and some of us on YouTube who review the units, we actually have great experiences with them. Sometimes they don't have all like the greatest experiences, and I'll let you guys know if it's not good. Some of the units that I get, they're probably like customized units that the companies have sent me. The recent one that I did was like that auburn colored one, and I told you guys straight up, if you're not someone that's wig savvy that can spend that type of money to finagle that wig, the lace was orange and it was kind of like, what's going on? I personally would not buy that wig for myself, and I wouldn't recommend you buying it if you didn't know how to fix it. It is an expensive wig. It is it's a nice color, it's a nice concept or whatever. It's a good concept to look at, but like I said, that's not a wig I would recommend like people who watch my channel to buy, just because some people are wig savvy and some people aren't. So if you are wig savvy, you'll be able to handle something like that by pulling the color off the lace, for instance. But I try to keep the videos as kind of like, try to make them as affordable as possible and try to make them as understandable, like especially when applying the wig. So I try to give you guys that type of video setup, and not all the time you're gonna get videos like that. Most of the time you're gonna get just like straight reviews and stuff like that. But I'm starting to think that adding these monthly updates will help you guys understand the review and understand the wigs more, so that you guys don't just make a rash decision and purchase the wig and then get mad at me. I hope that the companies are being, you know, respectful and are being honorable, and they're sending you guys the same exact units that they're sending us. I used to be just like you guys, and I used to sit right behind my computer and watch YouTube videos, which I still do to this day, and spend my money on bundles and stuff like that after I watch other YouTubers review them. So I know exactly what it's like when you have your own money and you work hard for your money, and then you end up buying something and the thing is like pure shit. But when we get the wigs, when I receive the wigs, whatever wigs I receive, I personally am giving you the review off of what I got. So I'm expecting, and I hope that the companies are being as loyal as possible and are sending you the exact same wig that I received. I don't know what kind of tweaks they're doing to, because people are saying, oh, I bought it and it was nothing like that. That's frustrating as fuck, and I do understand where you're coming from, because I used to buy wigs too, and I used to buy stuff. But the thing about it is I never used to blame the YouTuber. I know this sounds weird, and I'm not trying to say don't blame me, because your frustration could be like at anybody. It's your opinion. I don't really get mad when you guys put like your comments down below and like kind of go in on me or say anything like that, because it's a free platform. Did I ever used to do that stuff on when I used to watch other people's video? No, but hey, that's what I signed up for. So yeah, I don't want you guys to think that I'm like lying to you guys, or I'm like telling the company, send me the good one and send them the trash. So if you guys have issues with that, you guys need to contact the companies. But if I start seeing a trend of a certain company that I'm reviewing, you guys are saying the same thing, I'm just gonna stop fucking with that company in general and give you the reviews for the companies I believe strongly will provide you guys with the best quality wigs. So guys, that was like a long ass intro, but I wanted to do that before I got into the video. I'm gonna try to make this video not so long, because I want to kind of give you guys my overall opinion about the units and kind of give you guys a little bit more trusting heart, a trusting feeling when you're purchasing your wigs, and just based off my opinion that you guys are kind of confident a little bit more. So guys, if you want to hear about what I think about these wigs, stay tuned and keep on watching. Alright guys, so starting off with the companies, I'm going to name them the companies I can obviously 100% tell you guys that I fuck with hard. So the first company I'm going to tell you guys is OMG Queen Hair. Now, every single unit I've received from that company, I've been in love with. Their company has like great variety of hair, wigs, colors, stuff like that. Now, most of the wigs that I usually pick from that company are mostly natural style wigs. I have done some wig reviews for them with colored styles. They do have like pink, blue, on all that gray kind of colors. I'm not really a big fan of that, but I recently reviewed a pink unit from them and I absolutely love that unit. It was really, really nice for Valentine's Day. They do have like curly ones, short little curly ones, stuff like that, straight ones, yaki straight ones, and things like that that I really, really did like. The cap construction is your standard cap construction for those units and they just look great. I have not had any issues as far as shedding or tangling with those units. They're really solid and they stay like that for a long time. So I definitely reviewed those wigs and have not had any issues with OMG Queen Hair at all. Now the second company which I absolutely love is RPG Hair. Now the list that I'm giving you right now, they do have affordable units. Some are a little bit on the pricey side, about $300, but I don't think anything goes past $300. You can get some good deals from these companies from like starting at like $99. So it's pretty inexpensive, pretty affordable. So RPG Hair, guys, I love yaki textured hair, and this company is probably the one company that I have gotten yaki textured hair from that has been absolutely excellent. Every single unit I've received from this company that's been yaki textured has been amazing. The cap is great. It has like a nice realistic look. It's pre-plucked, and everything about this hair company has been solid from day one. Even before I started reviewing some of their units, I used to watch other people's videos, and I was like, damn, they have some nice stuff. Even their colored units, their ombre styled units have been good as well too. What I'm really, really big about with that company is their yaki textured wigs. So if you're someone that likes yaki textured hair, I definitely highly recommend check out rpghair.com. They're super affordable, guys, and the hair is a freaking one. Now the third company that I really like as well too is myfirstwigs.com. Now I'm gonna use myfirstwigs.com regardless if I have a wig line with them. Every single unit that I've received from this company has been great. I have not had any issues with their hair whatsoever. Now this company is definitely styled and created for first-time wig wearers and wig buyers. So if you're someone that really doesn't know anything about hair and is just starting off, this company has a great platform for you to just begin with. Every single unit I've received from them has been great quality. The hair lasts a long time. They do give you a lot of parting space, and it just, everything about it, they think about a lot of what the buyer, the customer would like, and they also think about like the arrangement when you're putting it on. That's the first company that I ever noticed that actually gave you that extra patch of lace on the back of your wig, your 360, so that you can actually glue it down. They're the first wig company that has ever created a wig that has that patch on the back. So when I noticed that they're the only one that did that, I was like, yo, they actually really think about stuff like that when they construct their wigs. So they're very smart when it comes to constructing the wigs. The quality is good. You can either get silky texture, yaki texture, and for some reason I'm not a silky texture type of person, but their silky texture is okay for me. I actually really, really like it, and obviously I like their yaki as well too. Now the fourth company, guys, that I absolutely love as well is OMGHerHair.com. Now OMGHerHair.com is super affordable as well too, guys, and I've reviewed wigs for them for a while now. Now one thing about them, guys, is they have a wide variety of styles as well too, and every single unit they've sent me, guys, has been solid. Now I did recently review a curly unit from them, and guys, that curly unit was the business. So I did a full review, showed you guys how I styled and all that kind of stuff. I even brought that hair with me. Did I bring that hair or not? I brought another unit from them with me when I went away to Thailand recently, and it just did very well. So these wigs, guys, they hold up very nicely. This website, OMG Her Hair, is very affordable as well too, and I have not been disappointed. The first video that I did with them was kind of like the first one when I really started doing YouTube again, and that wig I still have it till this day, and it's actually really, really good, guys. So those 4 companies are the companies I can tell you 100%. Oh, I forgot one. The last company I'm going to tell you guys about is ChinaLaceWigs.com. Now, I do a lot of videos with ChinaLaceWigs.com, and honestly, guys, the wigs that I do for them, all of their units, hands down, are pre-plucked. Their pre-plug game is probably #1. I'm not going to lie. So this is one thing about this company that I want to say. Their pre-plucked game is #1. I have not seen a company do pre-plucked as well as they do. They really get into the wig, so therefore you don't really have to go in. And even if you're someone that doesn't know how to do that stuff, they pre-pluck it so well around the perimeter, so therefore you don't have a lot of work to do. The wig construction, the cap construction is excellent. They do have like your regular standard cap, adjustable strap, and everything. Some of these wig companies are even nice enough now. They're adding elastic band to it, and I think 2 of the companies I just mentioned do. So they're really stepping up their advances when it comes to creating wigs that are going to work for us. China Lace Wigs has color units that I love. They also have great 360 wigs that I love as well too. And if you don't want to spend a lot of money on 360s, they have the lace front wigs that are kind of like a fraction of the price and that are great as well too. So those are 5 companies, guys, that I can 100% say that I've not had any bad experiences with. Every single unit that I've gotten from these companies have been the best units like that you can get. I don't see any failure, any flaws with them. If you're someone that's really kind of scary with stuff like that, I would say start off with the most basic wig from one of these companies and then work your way up. I wouldn't say go out to one of these companies to buy a pink wig or buy a purple wig or buy like a really super duper curly wig, kinky curly wig, if you don't know how to use it or how to maintain it. I would say start off really basic with maybe like a straight bob unit and then work your way from that. And also watch my videos on how I install them, then you really know how to do it then. But those are the 5 companies that I 100% can say to you that I have not had any issues with. I do know that some people complain about Premier Lace Wigs. I don't really do videos for them anymore, so people have complained about that company mostly, other than any other company that I reviewed, Premier Lace Wigs, so I will not be working with them anymore, guys. So that's that. But these companies right here, these 5 companies, I can guarantee you guys are 100% legit. Alright, guys, so the first unit I want to talk to you guys about is one that you guys ask me about a lot, and it's the one that I'm wearing. This hair is from Wiggins Hair Company, guys, and it is their Malaysian curly hair. Now I'll link the information down below for you guys in regards to this unit, and I will also link the video up here so you guys can just tag it and click it and go straight there. Now this is the hair that you guys were like, oh my god, I love it. Now I have worn this hair for about 3 to 2 weeks, guys, and I did take it with me to Thailand. Now I went to Thailand for 10 days and I wore this hair about 80% of the time. I went in the water with it. I did a lot of activities with this one, dust, all that kind of stuff got into the hair. I washed the hair after the day was over. Like most of the time I would, if I got into like the water, I'd wash the hair with like shampoo and conditioner at the hotel and at the resort, and it's fine. This is the hair today, guys, and I just recently got back like almost a week ago, and this is what the hair looks like. I do not use products on this hair, guys. I have not used any products on it whatsoever. The only thing that I do is co-wash the hair, let it air dry overnight, and then just put the wig on my head. I don't put argan oil in it because I don't have any, and I don't put any like Cantu or anything like that just because it's unnecessary. So this is exactly the way the hair looks like, guys, and I absolutely freaking love it. Now one thing I want to say, guys, about this, and I mentioned this in the last video that I did with this hair, guys, I noticed that the frontal and the bundles match perfectly. A lot of these AliExpress based companies, when you're getting like curly styled units, after you co-wash the hair or wash the hair after, you'll notice that the frontal curls don't match the bundles. With this hair, and I mentioned in the last video, I had no issues with that. The bundle hair and the frontal hair match perfectly. So this is the first company I can say off of AliExpress that I had like perfect results. The hair, guys, does not tangle whatsoever. I do get a little bit of shedding when I'm detangling, when it's washing, but that's normal. But just daily wear, it doesn't swell up like during the day, and it doesn't kind of get all all crazy and unmanageable. This is what it looks like right now, and even if I went throughout the day with this one, it would just look the same the next day. This is how great the hair is. So I know you guys asked me about this hair a lot, guys. I definitely recommend purchasing this hair off of Wigs Hair Company. I do have some other hair companies I want to tell you guys about as well from AliExpress, so I'm going to get into the next one now. Now the next hair company that you guys asked me about and to update you guys about is the Alicia Hair Company off of AliExpress. So basically I've been kind of showing you guys a lot of these 613 ash blonde, custom ash blonde units that I've been doing. Now this will probably be my last and final one that I do because I just kind of done it too heavy. But this is the one I dark rooted and I ash blonded. It's about 24 inches long, guys, and it is super full, super nice. Now the thing about this hair, guys, I like it just because with these bundles are actually body wave bundles, and they actually hold a lot of body. So with this hair, guys, I just put a curl in it, and I do like that kind of loose curl, and I strain it at the end. This will last me about 2 weeks. It does not lose its style, doesn't lose its shape, which is an excellent trait of this hair. Now the thing about this hair that is kind of annoying, guys, it sheds a lot. Now all hair sheds, guys, but I kind of feel like with 613 hair, because it's processed, it does do a little bit more shedding than usual, and I'm not a big fan of that because a lot of the black units that I have, a lot of like the colored ombre style units that I have that are pre-colored and sent to me, they don't shed as much as this blonde one does. This blonde one takes the freaking trophy for shedding. This one does tangle a little bit. I don't recommend that you go ahead and sleep in the unit if you make a unit. If you're someone that does sew-ins, then you're by yourself with that one, because I don't think that a sew-in would be appropriate either for a hair like this. 613 hair is very, very hard to manage sometimes, even after you process and stuff like that. With this type of hair, I would say do like a lot of deep conditioning just because it's been through a lot, so therefore you kind of have to, you know, adapt to its new, the hair has to adapt to its new follicle, its new style, and 613 hair has a hard time doing that. So that's one thing I would say. But other than that, I do really like this hair, guys. If you guys know any hair companies that sell 613 hair that's A1, let me know down below, because I'll probably just purchase some 613 hair that's quality. I know her hair company does as well too, and I probably should have reviewed the blonde, but I wanted to give the curly hair from her hair company a chance, and that hair too, guys, is legit. Now that's another hair company that I honestly can tell you guys, their curly hair, and I don't know about the rest of their hair, like their straight hair, their 613 hair, but the curly hair was A1. Perfect. So like I said, this one, I would say if you're someone that is not really good with stuff like this, or like coloring hair, whatever like that, the hair has a lot of it shedding, but like I say in all my videos, all hair sheds, so that's like something you really can't, you know, put your hands up and fight about. So either you seal the wefts on this baby or you just don't buy it. But I do like it because I'm not the type of person that's play around in the hair. Once the hair is styled like this, guys, I legitimately keep it like that, and that's that. Now I did take this one to Thailand too, and I wore it, I think I wore it one night in Thailand, and it did well. It was humid as fuck. It was like 95 degrees. The hair didn't swell up or anything. It actually looked really nice, and it was like really pretty. Like I thought it was really nice, and if you watch my vlog, you see the footage. It just looked really nice, guys. It didn't swell up, but like I said, shedding is a major issue with this hair, guys. So definitely keep that in mind when purchasing this 613 hair from Alicia Hair Company. Now the next recent hair company that I reviewed off of AliExpress was from West Kiss Hair. Now this one is a video that you guys absolutely loved, and you guys loved the color on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Now I wanted to do that popular auburn styled hair color. So this is what the unit looks like, and I am in actual natural light now, so you guys can actually see the color full thread with no filter or anything like that, because I know you guys have an issue with filter and whatever. So this is what the color looks like, guys. Now this one is let's see, what is it? It's 3 bundles of hair, and it's also a frontal. I believe they sent me like some short lengths, like 20 inch, 22 inch, 20 inch, 18, and then like a 16 inch frontal. Now with this one, I mentioned in the video to you guys that the hair was super dry. It did come to me natural color black, and I had to bleach the hair, then process it with the Adore hair dye, Cajun Spice, and I also use Revlon Color Silks light auburn. So I did like this whole process. I'll link that video up here too. All the hair that I tell you guys about in the video, I'll link it up here so you guys can just go direct to it. So this one, guys, I did feel like after processing it, it was super dry. Right now when I look at it, I actually really think it's really pretty. It almost reminds me of the one I reviewed like a few days ago, but this one is custom made by me. And I actually think that the older it gets, the better it looks. I have worn this a few times, and like I said, I still feel that even since I've worn it a few times, guys, which I'm being 100% honest with, I still feel like it's still dry, and maybe I need to go back and deep condition it for like maybe like an hour, and sometimes I'll even deep condition for like a day. So maybe I'll have to deep condition this for a day, and then kind of like, it is a natural wave, I believe this one is, so therefore all I'm probably going to have to do is go in and just leave it like this, or leave it in this natural wave state. I did wand curl this one. I even think adding a crimp to it would be pretty, so I might even do crimps in this one next time. So I'll come back and show you guys this in one of my try-on hauls or something, but one thing about this one, guys, that I noticed, it's super dry, and I kind of feel like it's super frizzy as well too in some spots. And like I said, I feel like it's like that because I process it, but I mean, it's virgin hair. Well, it's not virgin hair if you process it, dumb, so you guys know what I mean. So it definitely lost some of its glory, but I do think it's a nice color. Would I say go ahead and process a texture like this? Probably not. Try to do color process with straight hair is easier. When you're doing color process with curly hair, it just kind of gets crazy because you're already fighting against the pattern, so then you're also fighting against the color too. So you cause yourself a little bit mayhem, and it's a little bit harder to get back any color or any bit of life from the unit. So I don't know, I think it's still dry to me. I don't really see any other thing from what I told you guys in the video before, so definitely just keep that in mind. Another company that I reviewed from AliExpress, and I'll actually link it up here for you guys, is from Virgo Hair Company. Now on a lot of my videos, in the beginning of some of my hair videos, you guys will see me with like a long straight black wig, kind of like long straight and curled. Now that wig, guys, is from Virgo Hair Company off of AliExpress, and that is my day one black wig. Now that one I did not dye jet black. I just kept that one in this natural color. I absolutely love that hair, guys. So it is 4 bundles of hair in a frontal, and it's 24 inches, 224 inches, 122 and a 20, and then I think the closure is like a 18 or something like that, but I'll link the video up here and you can go directly to that video. That unit, guys, is absolutely flawless. In the beginning when I first got the hair and I made the unit, I did not like it because I felt like it was a little too flat and it just didn't look good. But after wearing the hair for a little bit longer and kind of changing the part around and stuff like that, I realized how much potential that hair has. It curls so nicely. It has a great look. It's a great density because I did use all 4 bundles, and it just looks absolutely great. I always wear that hair, guys. I will wear that hair forever, ever, ever. It's really nice, and I kind of feel like when I custom create these units, I kind of fall in love with them more just because it's custom to me. It's custom to what I like. Other than that, the hair quality, guys, is perfect. It sheds just a little bit. I don't receive tangling from it. It's easy. You can easily straighten that hair. You can easily put curls in it and do any style with it and have no issue. I absolutely rotate that wig like constantly, and you guys always ask me about that unit, so that's the unit I'm wearing. It is from Virgo Hair Company. I use 4 bundles of hair in a frontal to make that unit, and I had that unit like months ago, and I still have it to this moment, and it is so alright, guys. I hope you guys found this video very informative and very helpful. I will try to do update videos every month at the end of the month for you guys, so I can kind of give you guys an overview of all the units that I reviewed. Do not forget, guys, to thumbs up this video, leave your comments down below, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family, people. And I will catch you guys in a later one. Bye!